Hey, it's Clay Trader at claytrader.com. Looking to go short here on Facebook at 76.75, and then I have a stop loss in at 81. So let's see if I can get filled up there at 75. So I'm in, and I will bow out of the trade for a 6-cent loss if it does not go in my favor. So let's sit back and see what happens. And I'm up right now in the trade. I'd like for it to roll back a little bit more. I am going somewhat against the trend here, so I need to be, somewhat aggressive in my profit taking. So I'm going to try to get some off at 61. So there we go. Now I have 300 shares left, and I'm going to let the rest of these work for me. So I'll put this back up here. I apologize for the outside sound effects. I have a little bit of a cold right now. So let's see if this can pull back some more. If it doesn't, then I'm just going to get out of the remaining 300 shares. But that's why I wanted to lock in some profits. That way I can mitigate my risk here a little bit. So obviously right now, I look pretty smart for taking those profits off. However, if it really falls apart, then I'm going to look very stupid for taking those 200 shares off. But that's just the name of the game. So let's see what happens here with it. And I am out. So I made $10 on it. Obviously not a huge score. However, I ended up making $10 on a trade that could have been much more had this actually rolled over. It didn't. It's still showing signs of strength. So one of those things where the risk versus reward. Hopefully you saw how that all came together. Again, I was originally risking a little bit more than that. I ended up making $10 on it. And I could have made a lot more if it had rolled over. It didn't, so my plan didn't quite work out. However, even with a plan not working out, still made $10. So that's how trading works. When plans don't work out and you can still pull some money out of it or have a very small loss, then you're putting yourself in good little situations. So I should actually be looking to maybe do some more shorting here. This is quite overextended. So I'm going to try for some at 93. And let's see if we can get some of those out here. I mean, this thing has been just basically straight up. So I'm curious. The level 2s have definitely slowed down here some. Probably going to break over 77 here. There it goes. But now if it can close down here, that'd be forming a pretty nice candle. But I may look to add a few more. But I'm curious to see what kind of candle here forms. Very, very strong move here. I'm going to add a few more up at 77.09. There I'm in. I mean, this thing has got to pull back at some point. This thing is extremely overextended. Try to build up a little bit more position up there at 77.16 if I can get those. Let's see if it can break down through 77. All right, I will pause it and I will keep you updated. I don't want this video to get too far out of control. All right, well, I scaled out of that one. I was looking for the rollover there. That's the move I was looking for. It did not happen, so I needed to just scale myself out, which I did, and just kept the loss at $77. So now I'm down 67 on the position and down 24 on the day. Down 24 on the day. Obviously, nothing that I can't overcome. It's 9:47 a.m., so still plenty of time left. And now the move may be happening here, but again, I got a candlestick that I liked. However, didn't quite get the move from it that I wanted. So I just couldn't risk it, and that's pretty typical. Now here it may be going, but well, this could be a perfect example. Maybe I might have got bamboozled out of the trade here. But regardless, let's move on. See if I can figure out or make up this. Yep, there it goes. See if I can make up this $24 hold that I'm in. Well, I apologize. This one came across in the chat room, DRIV, so I just quickly was in and out of it a couple times and made $42. Like I said, it was all very quick, and I didn't even notice it until I looked over at the chat room. So good little example of how the chat room works and why I'm a firm believer in being a part of chat rooms. So yeah, and I'm going to keep an eye on this one. Maybe I'll do it some more. But yeah, now, like I said, traded it for 42, so now I'm back up $18 on the day. So wiped away my losses, back in the green. Obviously nothing huge, but I was putting myself in a situation where had Facebook really rolled over, I would have gotten a pretty big score. It just didn't happen, so it went from a small loss versus potentially getting a pretty big score. I'll take that matchup any day. Okay, got an order into short at 19.49. I'll keep you posted if I get filled or not. All right, I think I might have made a big mistake there, but I want to just fess up and share it with you. I got short at 19.01, looking for the break, and then I covered at 84. So still a decent size, quick little move. However, like I said, I think this may be a mistake. I think it's probably going to drift lower. So I want to share this mistake with everybody, and we'll see what happens with it. So we'll continue to paper trade it, but again, got short at 19.01. And then got a little too trigger happy, I'm thinking, as I still covered for what was that, a 17-cent gain. But like I said, I think it was a mistake, and as you can see now, working on going lower. So we'll keep tracking that one. But want to be transparent. Really think I screwed this one up, but who knows? Maybe I ended up making a good decision. But right now, it's looking like I didn't got a little too trigger happy. But we'll see what happens with it. I'm going to keep on searching for some other trades. Now I'm up $69 on the day, so well back into the green. I definitely did screw this one up. It got down as low as 53, so that was basically a 47-cent move I could have had. And then you can see it's down here again. But basically a 47 cents score, if not more, if it keeps on drifting. But yeah, definitely screwed that one up. So oh well, on to the next one. Well, right as I was about to go to another one, now it's on lows again, 18.30. So that's well over a 70-cent move that I just missed out on. So now why didn't I just re-short after I thought? Because like I said, from 19.01, that's where I really felt like it was going to be a good one. So I didn't want to risk chasing just out of kind of spite. But I certainly should have been holding on, and I got way too trigger happy. And now you can see it's going my way. I just got a little too 1830s. We'll see if it can go. Yep, drifting down even further now. So yeah, totally screwed that one up. And just real quickly to show you how the chat room works, the original one was right here. That brought my attention to it. DRIV tanking hard. And then at 9:49, right before I shorted, I put that it's sitting on a key support. It could get much nastier. That's what I said to the chat room. And as you see, that's exactly what happened. In fact, now it's gone. Did it break below 18? Went down as low as 18 and maybe even breaking below that. So right now I'm essentially sitting at a dollar move here that I totally screwed up. So yep, there's 18, and now it's below. So hopefully some people in the chat room made it. But that's just that's one of the big questions again. How does the chat room work? There's a perfect example. Somebody alerted to the room, helped me make money on it. So I'm glad that, because I can't take credit and say that I found this one on my own. Chat room helped me find it. But then I added something to it. Remember, 9:49 was when my alert was put out. So that was when it was up in here. And that's also when I shorted. So I listened to my alert, except I didn't listen to it. Got too trigger happy. Now look at it. Just continues to fall. So, ouch. And actually, I'm going to wrap it up right now. I need to just kind of step away. Not going to lie, pretty irritated at myself, but over the years, I've learned that when I have this feeling of irritation with myself, it leads me to go into revenge mode, and revenge mode leads to forcing trades, and forcing trades leads to losing money. So I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to go maybe hang out with my daughter or something like that, and then come back a little bit later. Like I said, I'm up for the day, but I also recognize, I know my psychology, that when I have this feeling that I'm experiencing, it usually doesn't lead to good things. So I'm going to step away. But thank you for watching. Lessons learned. This is why you want to keep losses small. I understand this video, I can't put some fancy title in terms of saying I made a bunch of money, but understand that I lost a little bit of money compared to what could have happened if things would have really worked out in my way. So that's why it's so important to keep losses small and put yourself in situations where, look at it, now 1750. Yeah, I definitely need to step away now. But thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, I'd encourage you to check out my website, claytrader.com, if you want to learn how to trade with charts and such. I offer many courses on that, so just check that out. Have a private trading group and all that good stuff. So I'd encourage you to look into that. And actually, if you're watching this on YouTube, click below down in the description box. I have a free guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if you're interested in kind of learning about the tools that I use, again, click below. It's completely free, instant access, short. So I encourage you to give that a look. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.